Excellent. So, all right, hold on. There's some major news that I should react to. Major news.
The fact that you said
Quickshot
major
has
like
left Riot Games. I'm officially a freelancer and no longer employed by Riot Games. I am proud of the part I played in the LEC over the years, but I'm ready to take on new projects. In anticipation of people asking, I don't expect to be on the LEC broadcast. I don't know what comes next, but I'm excited to put my skills and experience to the test while I figure it out. I'm open to business inquiries and can be contacted via DM or T Henry at thequickshotg.gg. He made a video with an update. Let's watch this.
Very.
Hey everybody, as you might have already seen in my tweet, I am no longer working for Riot Games and I'm officially a freelancer. You may have noticed that I haven't been on the LEC at all this year. And I want to take a minute just to talk a little bit about my journey, talk about the end of my time with Riot, and look a little bit ahead to the future. I'm obviously sad that I won't be casting League of Legends anymore, but I did want to reflect a little bit on that journey. I got into League of Legends in 2010, and I got into League after I put down my AKU in Call of Duty 4 Pro Mod on PC. And I used to compete. I played in South Africa and got lucky enough to attend multiple LANs in Europe. And it was really kind of what I thought was going to be the pinnacle of my esports career. I had no idea what the next decade was going to hold. And some of you will know that I got involved in League casting in 2012. League of Legends was supposed to be my for fun game. It was supposed to be something that I just enjoyed on the side, played a little bit more socially with friends. And I got very hooked, got very invested, very involved. And I was very lucky that in 2013, I was actually hired by Riot to join, the birth of the EULCS and this new era of esports. Esports has been a part of my life since I was a young teenager. It's going on 20 years now. And I never expected or anticipated the journey that I've had since...
Wow. I didn't know Quickshot is one of the people in the scene that's been around as long as me. There's very, very, very few people. There's very, 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 very few people that have been around as long as me. And I know that sounds weird, like me saying it or like pausing the video to like talk about this. Generally, I feel like all of us who have been around as long as we have sort of know each other in a weird way. Whether we existed in StarCraft 1, Warcraft 3, Quake, Counter-Strike, Command and Conquer, like whatever it was. I feel like a lot of us know each other. I did not know that he was around also for 2 decades, because this is my 20th year in esports. I'm going on 21.
League of Legends has grown to the sort of behemoth that it is in the gaming and esports space. And I'm incredibly thankful that I've been able to be part of that journey. I'm very proud of the work that I've been able to do over the last 10 plus years. Very fortunate to have worked with some very talented people. I'm not going to go into names. There's different people from different departments from all around the world who I have been fortunate enough to collaborate with and work together with. And frankly, they are as much a part of why I'm being successful and been able to accomplish as much as I have as I am. And I'm feeling, introspective, shall we say, on that journey. On top of that, huge, huge thank you to every single person that's tuned in to watch any competitive game, any stream, any piece of content that me and my colleagues have been involved in. At the end of the day, if you don't watch, we don't have jobs. Some of you who I've met in real life may have heard me say that sentence. It's one that I've said a fair amount over the last 10 or so years. So thank you. That's all I want to say is thank you. Where am I now? Well, I don't have a day job. And I don't actually know what the future is going to hold. I'm actively figuring that out and going to be putting steps towards working with other event organizers, maybe talking to publishers, maybe talking to other competitive esports. I think I'm going to try my hand at some streaming as well, a little bit, maybe content creation. Podcast could be on the horizon as well. The truth is that I have a lot of freedom now and a lot of flexibility to create my own future, to create my own destiny. So I don't know what that's going to hold. I don't know what that's going to look like. And I'm just kind of optimistic about what it can mean for me and my family and my future. Just wanted to add a little bit of extra, personal context from me in terms of the news, and just say thank you again to everybody that I have worked with over the past 10 plus years. And a very special thank you to absolutely everybody that is watching and listening to this video or has ever watched or tuned in to any sort of esports content or broadcast from around the world. Thank you very much, and you'll be seeing a lot more from me pretty soon.
This may have been the healthiest ever, farewell update / whatever departure from League of Legends scene video that I think I've ever actually seen. His demeanor in the video, his cadence, everything just seems real, seems genuine. There's no cuts in the video. Doesn't seem like he's really feigning anything. I'm not getting any really weird vibes from it or anything. Nothing seems forced. Nothing seems regretted. All of his facial expressions, I think, are pretty consistent. I don't think there's anything inconsistent in the video. I think this is actually this is a really good video. This is one of the best videos that I think that someone's released in the scene. So for a little bit of context, so this is unlisted, obviously. 6 hours ago, okay. Quickshot is someone that over the years was extremely kind to me. He was very, 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 very friendly to me. Quickshot did a lot of stuff for me, even when I was probably difficult to work with. Or not difficult to work with, but there were difficulties with my agency. With scheduling and some other stuff, and Quickshot was always just upbeat and omega cheerful, even though he's the head of the LEC. And that's just not something that I think that you would expect from someone who is at the head of the table. I know that sounds really weird, but even though I didn't mean for those things to happen, and that stuff did happen in the past, I always took a mental note wow, this guy is really fucking nice. Despite his position, despite he wouldn't have to be. I remember when he came to Korea, and when he went out of his way with Vidius to come over and meet me, right? And I think it was me and Valdez, right, that he came over and he met, and it was just really, really, really cool, and everything about it just felt so. I don't know. It felt so comfortable and nice, and you don't get that with all riders. And another rider that, despite some of our public weird confrontations, that I do want to say this about is Freak. A lot of people don't know this. Freak used to give me counseling on casting way back in the day. Freak used to make time out of his day to give me time out of his day. He would spend time in calls with me, and he would go over casting. He'd go over VODs with me, and he'd go over storyline stuff and how to do just certain casting things with me, and he would spend a lot of time on that stuff. And Freak was really, really, really nice about it. And I think that in recent years, a lot of people see some of the confrontations that me and Freak have and whatnot. And I remember even at 2016 approaching Freak at Worlds and asking him if he disliked me. And us having a conversation. I actually had asked him to come out of the boardroom that we were in, or the meeting room, and we had gone on a little walk around Bilgewater Cafe area at Riot, and we had talked and stuff. And then after that, I don't know. I didn't talk to Freak too much. I don't know. I do think that Freak did start to dislike me after 2020. That's just the vibe that I got. I don't know. I haven't talked to him super in depth. We've shared some DMs and some messages and stuff over time. But Freak's gone out of his way, been really nice. Quickshot, though, I have nothing but really nice things to say. Obviously, there's the speculation as to why this happened. Let me just check if draft is starting. Draft is almost starting. Okay. So yeah, Quickshot, I have absolutely nothing but positive things to say. Absolutely nothing but the utmost respect. to really just say about Quickshot. And I mean, obviously, there's like other riders that have done really nice things. It's just I really, really do applaud Quickshot because he really did feel like a leader, and he really did feel like a father figure amongst a lot of the riders when it came to so many things. And so,
GT4 Pro mod on PC.
in that regard, this does feel like a really big loss, and I wish I knew what really did go into it. Sadly, I don't know. And you know, even with like my connections to the Pokemon and whatever, I don't know. And obviously what I'm referencing there is like last year, you guys know that I was involved in like reporting on like various things and sometimes and whatnot, but I don't know. I don't know what actually happened, but hopefully Quickshot's not gone forever, but it does sound like he is gone from League, and I think that that is really sad because these are really big shoes to fill. And I can't think of anyone off the top of my head who is going to fill Quickshot's shoes in LEC. Okay,